All right, so we want to solve this one by completing the square, but it's a little different. When you solve something by completing the square, the first step is to look at the leading coefficient and be sure that it is a 1. In this case, our leading coefficient is a 2. So I can't add 8 on both sides yet. I need to get it where I have a 1 right here. So what can I do so that this right here is a 1? I can divide by 2 on everything. Whatever that number is, divide everything by it. So I'm going to divide this by 2, this by 2. I'm dividing everything in the problem by 2, because that's what the leading coefficient is. I want it to go away. And what you notice is 2 over 2 is 1, so we're making it into a 1. So I have x squared plus 10x minus 4 equals 0, don't I? And now we're just going to solve this quadratic equation by completing the square like regular. I got to get this 4 right here on the, say, right side. So what I'm going to do is add 4 on both sides. Right? So I have x squared plus 10x. I'm going to leave a space. Say leave a space. Equals 4, and I need a space on the right as well, don't I? That reminds me that I have to add my b over 2 squared on both sides, not just one side. So what's b? 10 over 2 is 5, and 5 squared is, so I'm adding 5 squared on both sides, right, which is 25. Add 25 on both sides. Correct? And now what I need to do is I need to factor this left side. Well, once you complete the square, this left side is a perfect square trinomial. So it'll always factor into 2 binomials, and they'll always be the same. So in this case, it's going to be x plus 5 and x plus equals 29. Now let's check our answer. Okay? 5 plus 5 is 10, isn't it? And 5 times 5 is 25, so I factored it correct. Now x plus 5 times x plus 5 is the same thing as x plus 5 all, and that equals 29, doesn't it? Okay? Let's keep working. And so now, what do I need to do to get rid of this squared right here? I'm going to square root both sides. Say it. And so I have x plus 5 equals whatever the square root of 29 will be. It's going to be a decimal. So notice I'm not writing a decimal because I want an exact answer, not an approximation. And then right here I'm going to write x plus 5 equals whatever the negative square root of 29 is. Right? And so that's how I'm going to get my 2 answers, right? And so I'll subtract 5 on both sides here. And so I have x equals the square root of 29 minus 5. Notice that I stopped my radical, didn't I? Did I extend my radical over the 5? We don't want to. Here I'll also subtract 5 on both sides. So I have x equals negative square root of 29. Make sure in your calculator when you put that square root of 29 in there, close the parentheses and then put minus 5, right? If you don't close that parentheses, it'll put the minus 5 under the radical. Okay, now y'all do me a favor. Go in your calculator and type those in and give me approximations for them. So what was square root of 29 minus 5? 0.385. And what is this one? Negative 10 point what? 0.385. Notice that this decimal right here and this decimal right here are called approximations. Okay? We would rather, Khan Academy wants you to give it the what? Exact value. So in Khan Academy, or for just about anybody, college algebra, these are what you want to put. So I want you to see what we did. Look at all we did. We completed the square, right, to solve a what? Quadratic equation. Notice what we did. We noticed that the leading coefficient was a number other than 1, so we had to divide everything by 2 just to get started, didn't we? Don't forget that.